Alright, we are back building another fingerboard park. As you can see, we got a big chunk of foam. In the springtime, I started shaping out a mold for this and sprayed a ton of foam insulation into the mold. And that's what came out. Did not come out as planned, so kind of just stuck it to the wayside, but found motivation to come back to it, figure it out. But eventually the vision for this is the Carlsbad gap. We're going to be remaking that gap, having a stair set, a little curb section, little ledge, but mainly just that fat grass gap. So we're going to cut some foam, shape it out. We're going to add some fast setting concrete to the big holes and gaps in the top section. Then use some quick setting cement and finish her out. Should be quite the project. Let's do it. Alright, so we cut out some of the foam, cut out the staircase, have a little makeshift guide for the staircase there. So now we're going to start adding concrete and leveling out the top section, and then we'll go in with the cement. Alright, so we put back up the mold boards for the foam so we can fill it up with cement. Alright, now that we filled this with all the concrete, all caged up, I'm going to start cementing on top. Alright, decided to ditch the cage. We're just going to cement over and shape it out. Hopefully it comes out good. And then we'll get to the bottom half. Alright, we waited about 30 minutes and let the concrete dry. For the most part it's dry. So the Carlsbad gap is mainly a grass gap with a stair set right next to it. So this is going to be where the grass cap is going to go. We're going to have a little ledge here, stair set. We're going to make this part kind of like a handicap ramp type deal. So I think first we're going to start shaping out the curbs for the grass gap planter and the outside edge of the handicap ramp. So we got these kind of caged out. We're going to start using the quick setting cement. I'm going to save doing the stair set for last. So we're going to start doing the planter, cementing the ledge, and then start doing the access ramp. Alright, it is day 2 of working on the new fingerboard park. So this is how it's looking after everything's kind of dried. The quick setting cement, I noticed, has a ton of cracking in it. We're going to obviously go back over everything, smooth everything out, but I'm going to try to use, I think, less water in the mixture. I think that'll help reduce the cracking when it dries. I'm leaving it outside while it dries, and it's getting to like 30 at night, so cold weather definitely doesn't help. But like I said, we're gonna go over everything that's rough, smooth it out, smooth out the flat ground up top, level it out. We're gonna figure out the stairs with some mesh wire, I think. Put in the handrail and paint it. Close to done, that's for sure. Alright, so first we're gonna level out the top. Make this a clean edge, then we're gonna wire out the stairs and then go over everything with cement. so we got the top all leveled out. We're gonna be doing the stairs now. As you can see, I got some rocks. Try to fill the void as much as I can, but we're just gonna lather in some cement. Alright, so this is how we're looking after all the cementing. Pretty smooth overall. I'm gonna add the grass here for the Carlsbad grass gap. Obviously it's not going to be a one-to-one version of the grass gap, but it's definitely heavily inspired by it. Wanted something with a handrail with a lot of space, a lot of flat ground, so thought this would be a pretty good recreation for that. So we're gonna let everything dry, and then we're gonna put in the handrail, the turf, sand everything, and paint everything. We're getting there. Alright, day 3 of working on the new park. This is how she's looking after the cementing, all dried. As you can see, it ended up being no cracking this time around. Used a little bit less water in the mixture, so I think that helped. So we're gonna sand her all down and then get working on putting in the handrail, and then turf, paint, and we're done. Alright, we are done sanding. So we roughly measured out the length and height of the handrail that's going to be going in. Got this, I think this is a 1/4 inch round stock. So we're going to cut this down to size. I'll show you how I bend it. We'll drill some holes, pop some liquid nails in the holes, pop this into place, liquid nails on the turf, put that into place, and then we can paint. Alright, so we measured out this rod to be 20.5 inches. It's going to be 15 inches long on top. This leg is going to be 2 inches. This leg will be 2.5 inches. And there will be a 1/2 inch to sink into the concrete itself. So we're going to bend it using an old car seat. Then we'll drill some holes, and then we'll pop it in. So we got the old car seat, as you can see. I use this because these thread holes are perfect for the diameter of bending this. So the first bend, we're going to bend up. That'll be the top bend. Second bend will be down, be more of an obtuse angle. That'll be the bottom bend. Let's do it. Alright, so this is how we're looking. It's going to be set 1/2 inch on each leg, a little lower. So next we're going to use some of this Rust-Oleum primer metal spray just to protect from rust, because this round stock you get from Home Depot tends to rust really easily. So I'm going to spray some of this on it and then we'll get drilling. Alright, I think day 4 of working on the park. Got the rail all primed and painted. We're going to drill 2 holes for the rail, pop her in, liquid nails the rail and the turf in, and then we'll paint. So we got the grass in, the rail in. While we let the liquid nails dry, we're going to paint everything, and it should be done. Alright, the park is all dried, finally finished. This is how she came out. As you can see, the concrete came out pretty smooth. Definitely some imperfections here and there, but for the most part came out really good. Gonna skate it a little bit, see how she feels.